Hello, today we'll be working on MovieMaker, inserting videos into your project, and we are using MovieMaker 7 at our school, so that's the one I'm demonstrating here as well. And a reminder that anything you need to know about our project, you can find on the Truth or Dare project website. Remember that we got there by going to rycat.net, and if I go to rycat.net and scroll down to the name of our school, there's Thompson. The Truth or Dare link is right there on our homepage for the Thompson Middle School Library website. So there's the Truth or Dare project site. Remember that there are tabs for each part of our project, starting with our introduction, our credits, and so forth. On the far right side today, we'll see Edit Your Video, and that's the focus of today. There are many tools on this site, and when you get to the site, it might look a little different because I update this frequently, and I'll add this Screencast-o-Matic to the site as well. But there are lots of tips and tricks on there, and I want you to remember how to get to that site, as that's our launching point for every part of our project. So I'll just get rid of that and move this out of the way as well. I've taken a little piece of that Truth or Dare website to put right here so that we can follow along in that box for inserting video clips as we go. A reminder that first we need to open MovieMaker, so I do that by going to the Start menu at the bottom left, and I see that it's here in my recently opened tabs or programs, but if it's not listed there, just type the word movie and you'll see it comes right up. I can click MovieMaker to open that, and now I see on my tutorial I should go to the Home tab, and I'm already there, and now I can click Add Videos and Photos. I check to make sure I'm in my Z drive, and your Z drive looks a little different. This is a demo version that I created for you. There's my videos folder. And now I see this stock footage that I picked from my Windows Media file. There's the one I select, so I say Open, and it's fully loaded right here. I can see that it's in my window. I can repeat that as many times as I want, but today we'll just use this one clip and we'll manipulate it a number of ways. So now I want to see what it looks like. So let's watch it. Nice stock footage of some animals here. We've got some music in the background. Horses and birds. I think those are sea lions because I see the flaps on the sides of their heads. There's some birds and so forth. So there's the piece of video that I may edit. But now I don't want to use that whole thing, so I want to edit that video clip. I can double click that video, and when I do that I see some enhanced tools will pop up. There's that yellow tab indicating I'm in the video tools selection. There's my edit. And here are some tools that I can use. So first of all, let's play around with those a little bit. Let's say I just want to use my own music and I don't want to use the stock music that came with this video. So I can adjust the volume to raise or lower the volume of the clip. So I've double clicked it, I've got my video tools edit open, and I can go to video volume. And I just want to turn that down to 0 because I don't want to use the volume that they have or the music that they have. Now there is an option for me to set a fade in or fade out if I desire. That's on the tutorial. This is if I want it to come in from black or go back out to black. I can pick a speed there as well. For now I'm going to get rid of those speeds because I don't want to set speeds and transitions until I'm done editing my whole piece. So I'll set those back to none. Now I see down here I can also split the video if I only want one segment of the clip. And this has several animals on it, so let's try that and see what happens. So first let's just split. And I see it split exactly where my cursor was. But if I don't want to do that, I can always use that undo tool. So you might find that this is your best friend if you make a mistake or if you just do something you didn't realize you were about to do. So there's my clip. I can play and say, where do I want to split this? Well, I like the horses, so I'll leave those. I like those birds. I don't think I want to put those sea lions in there. So I'm just going to back this up in my window here. And there's the end of the bird clip. And I think I'll just split that. Now I have one piece that I do want and one piece that I don't want. So I can just click the piece I don't want and click my delete key. And now I only have the horses. And now I have the birds. And after that it stops. So that was my split tool if I only want one segment of the clip. But if I want to use something specific, maybe I have something in the middle of that clip, or I want to reuse that clip later in my movie, but now I want to show different animals. that's where my trim tool can come into use. So let's go back to my Home tab first and add that video again. There's my wildlife video. And now this time, I want to use different animals because it's later in my movie. So I'll play it again. I don't need the horses. I don't need the birds. And I didn't want the sea lions. My next animal, oh, I like those birds. So let me back that up to the beginning of those birds right here. And maybe I want to say, you know what? If I double click this tool right here, I can get more power. So I'll go past these sea lions till I get to the beginning of those birds. There it is. And now I want to trim. So instead, let's set a start point here. Notice how it got rid of all the beginning animals that I've already used and the one that I didn't want. And now let's play this and see where I want this to end. So I've got more birds. Oh, that's cute. I think I'll keep that. Oh, koala. I love my koala. All right, so let's see. Oh, more birds. I think that's nice, but I don't need all those birds. So let me back this up a little to the end of the koala. And now I can set my end point. So now let's watch it from the beginning. I have the horses that I selected. And I've got the birds. I liked that second set of birds. But I'm remembering that I didn't want to use the stock music. So let me double click on this piece right here and set that video volume down to 0 as well. And now let's watch that clip again. I'll back it up to the beginning just to make sure I have what I want. There's my horses, my birds, the first clip of the video that I selected. And later on in the video I wanted to show these birds. So I used my trim tool to get rid of the beginning of that full clip. And I used all the way to the end of my koala. And then I set the end point on my trim tool to get rid of the end. So I used the split video tool, the trim tool, and I repeat for each clip that I want to do that to. And that's just a brief introduction on how to edit using MovieMaker.